Someone is dead wrong here. Either the reviewers, the experts, the elite trainers, the combat testers, the agencies or military evaluators, or the keyboard warriors in comment sections, calling these tactical weapons overrated. Both sides cannot possibly be right. Today, you and I examine 10 legendary weapons, pulling 5-star ratings from everyone who put them through hell. And the ultimate weapon sitting at number 1 packs so much hard evidence that calling it mere hype starts to sound less like standard skepticism and more like total denial. Number 10. The Ruger Mini 14. The online forum hate against this rifle is clear. Detractors claim people only love the name, the 50-year American legacy, and not actual performance. We have to be honest here because legacy bias in weapon evaluation is absolutely real. But the actual combat data tells a different story. The Mini 14 is definitely not just nostalgia in rifle form. Its defensive case starts with the operating system, a classic Garand-derived fixed piston action, the exact engineering masterpiece the internet keyboard warriors totally ignore. Ruger forged this beast around 5.56 by 45mm NATO, an 18.5-inch barrel, a 39.75-inch overall length, and a weight of about 6.9 pounds. Those tactical specs matter because they deliver an incredibly light, simple, and ultra-durable rifle, boasting an action built to resist the brutal fouling and heat that choke out other systems. That is exactly why independent tactical experts keep praising the same design across every generation. The Mini 14 feeds cleanly from detachable 5, 10, and 20-round magazines, devouring standard 5.56 rounds, while its tactical action timing guarantees absolute consistency, regardless of extreme temperatures or ammo quality. Hardcore evaluators from major tactical outlets did not praise it just because it was old. They praised it because that rugged operating system constantly proves itself under fire. So the Mini 14 is the rifle keyboard experts claim is overhyped by nostalgia, but its flawless reliability record is the ultimate engineering answer to those critics. An iconic legacy explains why people still remember this rifle, but it does not explain the high ratings. That power comes straight from the mechanism. Number 9. The Ruger 1022. The standard argument against this rifle is simple. People claim it only gets 5-star ratings because it is everywhere. It is the most popular rimfire rifle in history. But popularity is not a performance standard. That criticism makes sense until you look at the actual consistency record. The 1022 Chambers 22 long rifle sports an 18.5-inch barrel weighing 5 pounds. And runs a blowback action Ruger has engineered and refined since 1964. Professional critics are not rewarding its age. They are hyping what happens when a design receives decades of perfect mechanical refinement. The result is a rimfire weapon sporting a trigger praised as absolute top tier, an incredibly simple action that never quits, and a massive tactical ecosystem built on absolute trust. The crucial detail critics completely miss is the 10-round rotary magazine. 22 long rifle is notoriously difficult to feed because rimmed cartridges create serious geometry issues that centerfire designs never face. But Ruger's brilliant rotary system solves that exact issue, which is exactly why elite testers praise its incredible feeding reliability day after day. This is why the popularity equals performance argument fails. Sure, the community knows the name, but experts dissect the actual mechanics. The 1022 dominated because it flat out worked, keeping its legendary status by proving its design battle after battle. Its legendary status isn't just cheap nostalgia. It is the raw result of engineering that kept earning respect long after the hype died. At number 8, the CZ75. The online hate on the CZ75 actually sounds pretty convincing. They call it a 50-year-old relic riding on dead glory, claiming its perfect ratings are just inherited hype, rather than actual modern-day dominance. That sounds highly logical, until you actually look at who is deploying it. The CZ75 fires heavy-duty 9mm parabellum, packing a 4.6-inch barrel and weighing a solid 35.2 ounces loaded. It utilizes a short recoil system built on Browning DNA. But the real game changer is the slide riding inside the frame rails. That single stroke of genius is exactly why ballistics experts swear by it. It drops the slide mass right into your grip, offering a far lower bore axis than rival platforms. Unleashing that ultra-flat, hyper-controlled muzzle rise this weapon is legendary for. That isn't simple nostalgia. That is pure mechanical physics. And its global deployment absolutely crushes the relic argument. The CZ-75 has armed elite police military forces and lethal security units across over 100 nations. Hardcore agencies don't buy weapons for fashion trends. They deployed it because brutal field testing repeatedly locked in its lethal advantages. Insane ergonomic consistency, rapid follow-up shots, indestructible steel durability, an incredibly reliable double-action system backed by serious high-threat magazine capacity. So this platform proved that historic legacy and elite modern performance absolutely coexist. The pedigree is decades old, but its combat effectiveness remains lethal. We are not evaluating a dead memory. Experts are grading a live mechanical powerhouse that still dictates the raw rules of gunfighting. At number 7, Walther PDP. The online crusade against the Walther PDP is dead simple. They claim it is just a newcomer in a flooded market, dismissed as cheap honeymoon hype. New high-tier pistols always launch with massive hype, only to crash hard when reality hits. That brutal cycle is absolutely real in this industry. But the PDP's track record shatters that myth entirely. Running 9mm Parabellum, it brings a duty-ready 4.5-inch barrel weighing 25.4 ounces unloaded, with a crisp, striker-fired engine. Its ultimate lethal edge isn't novelty. It is that insane factory trigger. Top ballistics experts consistently rank it as the absolute cleanest striker-fired trigger in existence today, delivering a razor-sharp wall, lightning-short reset, and a predictable break built for high-stakes combat. Its entire architecture proves this point. The optics-ready slide-aggressive frame texture and 18-round capacity aren't cosmetic gimmicks. They are engineered for combat, offering instant optic deployment, maximum recoil suppression, and duty-ready firepower. That completely kills the honeymoon narrative. If this weapon relied strictly on marketing hype, the expert reviews would have fractured by now. Instead, field operators keep hammering the exact same truth. The superior trigger physics earn this high rating not clever branding, not the launch window, and definitely not internet clout. The PDP stands tall where fake internet hype dies against brutal performance. This success is fresh, but the real truth is pure mechanics. Number 6. The Bergara B-14 HMR. The online hate against this Bergara B-14 HMR actually sounds reasonable. Critics love giving it 5 stars just because it is cheap, ignoring actual precision standards. They call it a low-budget winner. Basically a decent gun for the money. But the brutal accuracy data completely destroys that logic. This beast packs a heavy number 6 contour 24-inch barrel, chambering laser-accurate rounds like 6.5 Creedmoor. Equipped with that stock, this heavy hitter scales at exactly 11.8 pounds. And that stock is the game changer. That mini chassis design and aluminum bedding block are not cheap aesthetic gimmicks. They lock down the action to deliver the insane, repeatable precision that testers keep raving about. Make no mistake, that legendary sub-MOA standard is never treated as some cheap pity compliment in real tactical tests. It is hailed as a true, cold, hard mechanical feat. Brutal field tests from major outlets like Outdoor Life prove its extreme group performance. This budget beast easily punches into elite territory, outperforming rifles that cost double the price. That is exactly why the price argument completely crumbles. Sure, the low cost is great, but it does not buy these ratings. This score is earned through raw accuracy, rock-solid bedding, and flawless consistency. The B-14 proves you do not have to sell a kidney to get absolute tack-driving precision. No one is throwing this rifle a pity award. They are witnessing an elite tactical platform that earns every single point on steel. Number 5. The Defense DDM4 V7. The online arguments against this absolute legend sound highly intellectual. It costs well over $2,000, making a top-tier review seem like a foregone conclusion. They say we just expected elite premium performance. To them, the rating is bought, not earned on the firing line. But the legendary battle-proven reliability record completely shatters that line of thinking. The V7 rocks a 16-inch cold hammer-forged chrome-lined barrel, chambered in hard-hitting 5.56 NATO. Featuring a rapid 1-in-7 twist, it weighs just 6.43 pounds with a smooth mid-length gas system. These premium tactical specs are not just cosmetic flexes. That hammer-forged barrel maintains pinpoint accuracy even when things get screaming hot. Meanwhile, the mid-length gas system tames recoil, smoothing out the cycle and saving internal wear. That mechanical perfection is why tactical experts keep rating it so high. This hype is not about clean finishes or showing off a fancy brand. Third-party testing always highlights the exact same thing: flawless, buttery cycling, unmatched accuracy retention, an indestructible barrel, and complete reliability under heavy fire. A high price tag raises expectations, but it cannot fake field performance. Ultimately, this weapon still has to survive the brutal gauntlet. The V7 defends its throne because its barrel gas system and legendary build quality continue to deliver devastating, measurable results long after the first shot. So do not think experts are just falling in love with a massive price tag. This is a Tier 1 rifle, ruthlessly proving exactly why it commands that premium. Number 4. The Beretta 1301 Tactical. The doubt surrounding this tactical shotgun is highly specific. Critics say it only gets top marks because shotgun reviewers inflate their scores. They argue that if the 1301 faced broader, unbiased testing, its reputation would crash. That argument sounds highly convincing until you look at the actual cycling data. The 1301 Tactical runs Beretta's legendary Blink gas system, and its speed is fully measurable. We are talking a blistering cycle rate of just 36 milliseconds. Absolute lightning. That is not fanboy hype. It is a hard mechanical benchmark that experts can test track and compare. Every single part of this weapon serves that exact goal. Sporting an 18.5-inch barrel, it weighs just 6.7 pounds. It chambers 3-inch 12-gauge shells and runs a 5-round tube. Those giant controls and that massive flared loading port, they are not for show. They are tactical features engineered specifically for high-stress, rapid-fire situations. This is why the internet hype theories completely fall apart. The 1301 is not famous because gun reviewers are being nice. It wins because its insanely fast gas system and seamless reload layout dominate. Its flawless execution gives real shooters undeniable proof on the range. Elite tactical instructors and firearm experts all reach the exact same conclusion. The 1301 is lethal, easy to tame, and absolutely dominant. Its flawless status is not a case of industry bias. It is hard, undeniable data in a world where speed and survival decide everything. Number 3. The Benelli M4. The biggest attack against this legendary beast actually sounds pretty convincing. Critics claim its legendary status is just hype from a government contract, not real superiority. They argue the praise only came because the military bought it first. But when you and I check the data, that theory shatters. The United States Marine Corps officially adopted this relentless platform as the M1014 back in 1999. The raw numbers speak for themselves. An 18.5-inch chrome-lined barrel, 12-gauge power, and a 7-round tube capacity. It weighs in at 8.4 pounds, with that iconic collapsible stock fully extended. But the true magic lies in its legendary Argo gas operating system, Benelli's absolute masterpiece of gas-operated engineering. This short-stroke setup utilizes dual stainless steel pistons right near the chamber to keep the internals running unbelievably clean. It runs far more reliably than almost any traditional gas shotgun out there. That genius design gives the M4 legendary reliability when dirt, mud, and chaos hit. Make no mistake, the military contract did not make this shotgun great. It simply proved what this lethal machine was already engineered to accomplish. Civilian testers easily reached the same conclusion for the very same reason. That Argo system provides a level of bulletproof reliability you can actually measure. It is highly repeatable and absolutely devastating. This weapon is not just riding the coattails of a government contract. It is a rare moment where brutal military trials and field testing both reveal the exact same truth. Its legendary reputation follows real performance, never the other way around. Number 2. The SIG P365. The wild stories surrounding this micro-compact are completely off the charts. Critics claim it got its top rating purely on launch hype, but early excitement never survives real long-term abuse. They think that praise only captures how the P365 shook up the market, not how it actually performs today. But years of brutal range testing tell a completely different story. This subcompact runs 9mm parabellum, packing a 3.1-inch barrel and weighing just 17.8 ounces completely empty, packing 10 rounds into a flush magazine inside a weapon barely over 1 inch wide. When SIG dropped this in 2018, that insane size-to-capacity ratio completely shattered the micro-compact market. Yet experts did not praise it just because the raw numbers looked good on paper. No, they loved it because the design actually delivered those specs, without sacrificing lethal reliability or control. That is the crucial difference. A pocket-sized 9mm means nothing unless it actually runs tame's harsh recoil and dominates in real combat situations. Professional tactical testers keep returning to that exact truth. The P365 striker-fired system, crisp trigger and sharp sights, and brilliant magazine engineering unite as one cohesive tactical package, rather than some cheap capacity gimmick. This is no mere flash-in-the-pan handgun. It is the tactical platform proving that true innovation survives the brutal, long-term gauntlet. Its legendary 5-star reputation did not survive just by shaking up the industry. It survived because the weapon kept performing long after competitors scrambled to catch up. Number 1. The Glock 19 Generation 5. 9 elite platforms. 9 myths exposed. 9 undeniable truths. This brings us to the ultimate heavy hitter, the Glock 19 Generation 5. Internet chatter makes a bold claim. The Glock 19 holds such a massive grip on duty use, everyday carry, and rival comparisons that evaluators stop questioning its worth. They simply accept it. The high rating stems from dominance, and dominance feeds the rating. This is the ultimate unbreakable loop. But the Generation 5 fires back with hard facts. It chambers 9mm parabellum, deploys a precision 4.02-inch marksman barrel, holds 15 rounds, and weighs a highly balanced 23.97 ounces loaded. Make no mistake, this Generation 5 praise is not hand-me-down hype. The custom marksman barrel, flared magwell, ambidextrous slide stop, completely deleted finger grooves, tough dark carbon finish, and ultra-smooth trigger feel represent direct performance-driven upgrades the testers rated on merit. And that is why the praise stands. Ruthless tactical testers did not award this Generation 5 glory just because of brand hype. They chose it because the clinical accuracy, durability, and trigger feel, relentless weather resistance, and duty-ready execution continuously met the highest standards. The Glock 19 Generation 5 did not ride on the coattails of past dominance. It earned its title by proving exactly why it rules. The original claim that elite gun ratings are nothing but paid hype, blind loyalty, and clever marketing, instead of actual battle-proven performance, has been utterly shattered by 10 brutal breakdowns, each far more detailed than the last. You have heard the casual online arguments. You know the common excuses. But now you hold 10 verified, ironclad field reports to weigh against the online noise. So here is the real question for the comment section. Out of these 10 masterclass platforms, which one gets the most unfair hate from casual internet keyboard warriors? And what undeniable field-tested feature would you bring up to defend its honor? Bring on the debate. The hard data is right here, so let us hear it. Subscribe and like for our next tactical breakdown.